Hi, friends, this is Elle, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about growth, accountability, and becoming the best version of yourself. And today we're going to dive into the topic that will help you to transform some of your relationships and yourself, and that's compassion. In the last video I did, I talked about self compassion, and I put some really good tips in there. So if you want to go back and watch that, that may help you to gain some clarity on how to give yourself compassion. So, I just want to start out with why compassion is important. And it's important because it helps to build stronger connections, and it helps you to become more empathetic towards people. And the definition of compassion is it's more than feeling bad for someone who is struggling. It's recognizing their pain and having a desire to help them work through it. And empathy is an action. It's not just a feeling that you have for someone. You want to also put it into action. So there's a difference between empathy and compassion. And empathy is basically feeling someone's pain, and compassion is taking the steps to act with kindness and care to help them with that challenge that they're having. And also, compassion for others matters because it helps to reduce stress, it boosts happiness, and it improves mental health. And it's important because it helps you feel good for helping other people feel good, and it strengthens your relationships, interpersonal relationships all across the board, whether they're romantic relationships, child parent relationships, working relationships. It helps to strengthen the interpersonal relationships and connections that you have with other people. And there's also a ripple effect. It like you do one thing, kind thing for somebody, and they do it for somebody else, and it keeps going, and you never know what you will say to someone that will help them to make a change in their life. And it might seem like something small, but the small things add up. So there could be a ripple effect in you showing compassion towards someone. And I want to give you 5 tips that can help you to practice compassion. And I'm going to start with self compassion is the first tip, because you can't give what you don't have. So you want to make sure that you are filling your cup up. You're making yourself a priority and giving yourself what you need and what you desire. And then you can turn that outwards towards giving it to someone else. Tip number 2 is to be an active listener. Sometimes people don't listen when other people are talking because they're so anxious to give an answer. You want to, it may help if you are actually listening without interrupting them or judging them. And you may not even have to make a comment or anything. They may not want your suggestion, they may just want someone to listen. Tip number 3 is you want to look beyond the surface. So you want to try to understand the behavior or the situation before you begin to judge it, or once again, you before you start to try to give suggestions or fix the situation. You want to try to understand their perspective and where they're coming from about what they're coming to you about. And tip number 4 is you want to offer support where you can. So it might not be you doing something for them. It may just be a kind word you can say. It may be a small gesture. It may not have to be something big. Um, just talking to them on the phone. You may not have to set up a whole dinner or lunch date or something like that, but you can just talk to them on the phone, and it may just be a quick 5-minute conversation and not an hour conversation. So you want to be supportive where you can, where it works for both of y'all. And tip number 5 would be reflect on your actions and see if you actually help the person. And this is no judgment on you, just to see if you actually offered something that could help them or that you thought may be able to help them. And just know that that's enough. You did all that you can do. So I just want to end with just reminding you guys that compassion, it's a mindset. It's how you want to show up. Like, you get to choose how you want to feel each day, each moment, whether you want to be happy, mad, sad. Those are all choices. I know there's things going on that we were taught to look at them in a negative way. However, what I've been coming to learn and understand, that there's negative and positive in everything. So sometimes it might take time for you to see the positive in things, but it's there. So I hope that this helps somebody. If you know somebody that's struggling with showing compassion, share this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Even if they're struggling with self-compassion, I just did a video on that, so you can also go back and look at that one and share that video as well. And I hope that this helps somebody. And if you need further assistance, this is all just for entertainment purposes only. Reach out to a professional, a therapist, someone that can give you tools to help you work through the things that you may not be able to work through yourself. And until the next video, bye.